It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, joined by the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Miami Heat as they go up against the Boston Celtics. Looking at Boston, they're up over the 500 mark so far at 3-2 on the young season. A decent enough start, and one they're hoping to improve on with a win in tonight's contest. And of course, in action tonight will be Shammy Wells. He can take over a game if you let him, but at times,
Hello, everyone. Get ready, and nothing tips.
Well, guys,
and sometimes players that take to basketball late end up being some of the greatest of all time. Guys like Duncan and Giannis come to mind.
This is a player, when you're looking at your team and how you're playing in these early and a new group getting ready for Miami. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Whiteside. Turner comes in for Johnson. Wells, he's checked in for Waiters. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Goran Dragic. On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Rozier. He's out there with Brown. Aaron Baines out there with Tatum. There's the pick. Shot off the pick. And he can't bank that one in. The Heat leading by 4. Johnson kicks to DJ. And DJ throws it down.
Look at the energy of DJ. Watching him sky high for the slam. He's just a terrific athlete.
And there's the pass to Brown. Here's Rozier. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown down low. Rebound by Olynyk.
Look, you can't defend down low much better than that. Refuses to give him an easy path to the bucket.
Wells. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed. Wells has got himself on the board with 3 there. And Shammy Wells, originally drafted by Portland, solid player out on the wing. He's always had a spot on the roster with his ability to make plays out on the perimeter.
And Wells' ability to make those plays has never been questioned. It's just his focus on the game, the mindset when he plays that has kind of gotten him in a little bit of trouble. But make no mistake, the talent is there.
Now Turner, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The fearlessness by Rozier, that's what helps him earn the trip to the stripe.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Here's Johnson. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Johnson's got his first basket.
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
Here's Tatum. Banked in off the glass.
And Tatum already showing some efficiency from beyond. Fantastic at getting the position he wants for the shot.
And so it's Miami in control with the 9-point lead. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
And through that first period, for me, their work on the glass has been the difference.
Well, it means extra possessions, and that's certainly reflected in the score right now.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. We've got Wells. Turner is up there with Justice Winslow. Then it's Johnson, and it's Olynyk in at the 5. 6 to shoot. DJ passes to Johnson for the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 10. Watching Jason Tatum, it's hard to find many faults in his game, Greg. He's strong inside and out and plays both ends of the floor equally well.
Yeah, kind of a jack of all trades, right, and master of none. He does everything reasonably well on the basketball floor, just doesn't do anything great. Having said that, though, Tatum is one of those guys that I think improves the overall IQ of your team, and terrific size at his position.
Olynyk sets a screen for Johnson. DJ dishes to Olynyk. Lets it go with a 3. And Wells the bucket on the assist by Johnson. Wells has got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
And Wells knows how to drop it in from deep. Whenever he has a clean look from downtown, he's going to get it up immediately.
And a new group in. Celtics trail by 19. Irving kicks to Brown. Morris against Olynyk. There's a good screen. Morris outside. Back to Irving. Beyond the arc. The three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 7.
Now listen, you can't afford to let Irving get room to shoot from distance. He's excellent at connecting from deep.
Johnson, the pass to Winslow. Morris against Turner. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And the Celtics building a new 70,000 square foot practice facility. They'll call it the Auerbach Center.
Oh, yeah, very impressive. Set to open this spring. The Celtics, one of those forward-thinking organizations. I'm not surprised to see them investing in their player development.
The Heat making a switch here. Wells is checked in, and a change for the Celtics. Rozier's checked in.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Wells. Hits the three-point bomb. Wells has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, if you thought the D was going to tighten up on him here in the second quarter, think again.
Outside Irving. He can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the... Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so... A new group in for the Heat. Olynyk, he's checked in for Whiteside. Turner comes in for James Johnson. Wells, he's checked in for Waiters. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Goran Dragic. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Horford. Tatum comes in for Marcus Morris. Brown, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Marcus Smart. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Aaron Baines. Kyrie Irving is out there with Rozier. Then it's Tatum, and it's Brown in at the 3-7.
Well, I like how DJ actively looks for the open teammate, whipping the ball over beautifully and quickly.
There's the pick. Back to Irving. Puts up a 3. And that one is off. And it's Miami the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, their last outing was a rough one. Have to be careful of falling in love with that 3.
Yeah, it looks good when it's going in, but they definitely force some. Overall, pretty inaccurate from out there.
Here's Rozier. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Olynyk can't hit.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
And so it's Miami, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We've got more in store for you right after this. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
I like the activity, guys.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Well, there have been a lot of great young big men come into the league over the last couple of years. Chris, do you think the post position is about to make a comeback in the league right now?
I think it definitely could make a comeback because of the players that we've seen enter into this game, like Cat and Davis and Embiid. But I also think that, you know, the game has grown because we've had to see players like Larry Bird on the post extend his game to three-point area. We got to see Hakeem Olajuwon get the first big crossover. So I don't know if the game will ever be the same with traditional posts. But I do know the game is in good hands with guys that have great skill sets, and so the big man is definitely back.
Wayne Ellington is out there with Richardson. Then it's Turner. And it's Mickey in at the 4 slot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's the screen. There's the dish to Baines. Shot clock at 5. He hits Brown with the drive. Rebound by the Heat.
I'm not sure if the D bothered him or if he just lost concentration on that one, but that's a layup he should convert.
And stolen by Tatum. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Got it. Good job in the low post.
How about the speed with which Tatum gets down the court? Awesome at reading the defense and then exploiting the opportunity in the open floor.
And that replay presented by Under Armour, showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. Feeds it to Brown. Out to the wing. And Baines kicks to Brown. Clock at 6. Over Richardson. Offensive rebound. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Boston making some changes. Ojale is checked in for Tatum. And it's Larkin in for Brown. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Larkin. Ellington defending. Here's Ojale. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
That's a tough size matchup there, and he takes advantage of it from mid-range.
Miami's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. There's the pick. Here's Richardson, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Richardson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, simple screen, but there was a defensive mix-up that left the man wide open.
To the left wing. Here's Rozier. Richardson covering. And it's Rozier missing.
And as he squares up from mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
Out left to the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Over to the left wing. Ellington from outside. Cans it from downtown.
And when you're down this many points, hard to justify leaving a good shooter that wide open.
Well, the game looks like it's starting to wear on them. Unable to get out, defend the perimeter, unfocused. It's a bad sign.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Greg, you hear about the competitive culture that this Miami Heat franchise has.
Yeah, and that doesn't always work for some teams, but it works for the Heat. This group will push each other all the time to be the best they can be. The practices have a feel of game-level intensity.
Outside Turner. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
And since they've come out of halftime, they've been extremely poised and very efficient.
And don't forget, very accurate. Taking shots within the floor of the offense. Not something that can be said for their opponent.
Boston again missing.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
Count that one.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Miami.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Hassan Whiteside.
Well, the best work he did came on the boards. Nobody could match his intensity. His rebounding played a big role in this win.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Brown is checked in for Ogilvy, and Marcus Smart is subbed in for Rozier. Here's Brown, and sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
And the determination of Brown is phenomenal. No one is going to stop these shots from going down.
27 seconds left in the game. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Turner, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, and it's great watching DJ go to work inside, playing with aggression and easily drawing contact on the way up.
And he's good on the second. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Rozier. They set the pick. Shoots over Ellington. Boston, no good that time either. Turner. Off on that one. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Teams tonight, one that goes in total control, operating flawlessly, and together just for 2 answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
I may need to hit the treadmill. I ain't even break a sweat out there tonight.
Yeah, that's because you sat for most of the second half.
After all the buckets I put up in such a big league, I deserve a rest.
That is what I call a win!
Woo!
Woo! Yes! Yes!
DJ, can you come over and talk to Moochie real quick?
You got it.
Here you go, just like before.
What up, Mooch?
Deej! Good to talk to you again. I just need a minute of your time.
Can't find anybody else, huh? It's my pleasure, bro.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Sports Radio 56 with Moochie.
Sports Radio 56 back again with our favorite rookie, DJ. DJ, glad to have you with us. I gotta ask you, how you finding South Beach so far?
Oh, it's dope, man. I go out quite a bit, and the city has been showing me love, man. Real recognized real. And these are smart fans, Mooch, and they know they picked up a diamond in the rough.
That they did. What's been your favorite thing about playing here?
Man, I love showing out for a city that understands and values the game of basketball. The whole city is hungry, and so am I.
That's some serious enthusiasm from the rookie. Well, thanks again for the time, DJ. Let's do this again soon.
Let's do it, Mooch.
Fans are gonna love it.
Looks like they already are.
Looks like my job is done here.